Hey collectors and builders, welcome back to my channel. If you're into action figures and plastic model kits, do check out my channel and be sure to hit that subscribe button. So we're gonna talk about Mr. J, people. You know, I think they should have called it Captain J instead of Mr. J. Now, for about $30 US, it is the most expensive and the biggest kit in the number 57 Armored Puppet line. Guys, check out the size of the box. Look at this, it's huge, right? So this is the box art. You've got the captain and the sailor and the pirate ship right here. In terms of the size, it is almost, whoops, sorry about that. It is almost twice the size of the Shadow Wolf. Guys, we're actually getting a bunch of accessories, and for less than $30, we are getting two sets of these hands. The first one is the weapon holding hand, and moving on to the next one is the karate chop hand or the slapping hand. And of course, we've got another weapon holding hand, I guess, but this one you might have to cut the finger and thumb. And this is the close grip hand or the punching hand. And of course, we've got the open hand, which is good for posing purposes. Now, what do we have here, people? Maybe this is the real Mr. J. It comes in black and gold-ish. You can actually play with the wings. You can take it out and change it to a flight mode. And the fun thing about this parrot is that you can actually put it on to the shoulder or the arm of the puppet. Pretty cool. And of course, the pirate needs a weapon, a very sharp saber. It's a thin blade, as well as the cutlass, I think. I'm gonna give a quick shout out to my friend David for a quick pirate crash course. This is a flintlock pistol. Looks cool. There's a pack which you can attach to the waist. And of course, a huge anchor. Look at this, guys. It's pretty cool. You can also take out the hook blades on the side. Alright, this is the treasure chest. Looks pretty cool. I like the detail, and you can actually open it up too. And ta-da! Here are the cannonballs or pellets, because they're so tiny, right? Another thing is that you can actually transform this. I don't know what do you call it. It's like having legs for your treasure chest. So what I'm doing right now is to use my favorite hexagear tool to just take apart these things, and it can get a little bit annoying, but just be patient and it will look cool. It's like this. Check this out. What do you guys think? And now I'm gonna show you guys the barrel. It comes in gray and black. You can actually transform this thing into a cannon. So just take out the top and bottom, which you can actually use them as wheels later. And for this part, you just have to pull it apart. I mean, it's a pretty interesting building experience. So yeah, this is actually the base of the cannon, and you can just attach the wheels on each side. And if you check out the main, I don't know what you call this, the cannon, there's actually a spring inside. So it's a functional cannon. And of course, you just attach it to the base. Remember, it's the bottom one, not the top one. So click, And let's go. Let's fire away. Now, step 1, take a cannonball, slot it in, and let's see. 3, 2, 1, fire! Okay, so they are actually, let me see, I have sacrificed one of them. So we've got about 9, 10 in total, guys. And of course, people, check this out. We've got a bunch of connectors and joints for you to build like a huge display base or diorama for your puppet, or for the huge ship that you're about to build. So just make sure you get at least 4 sets of these Mr. J, or 6 depending on how you want it to be. Alright, so one of my favorite things about the Armored Puppet series would be the display base that comes with it. So yeah, they are highly customizable. Check out the details, looking pretty cool. And people, check this out. This is what we get from Mr. J. Look at the upper deck. Do you call it a fence? I don't know, guys, but it looks really, really awesome. And check out this very sharp bow sprit. The bow sprit. So yeah, guys, overall this ship is highly detailed. It is huge. It's actually a quarter of the ship, and this is actually about 9.5 inches or 24.5 centimeter. So yeah, you can also pop this off and put a cannon in it. I mean, guys, you actually need a whole lot of it, right? So check out the size on my left. This is what we usually get from one Armored Puppet kit, but for Mr. J, this is what we get, a quarter of a ship. Now let's talk about the core body. So usually we get a dark gray core body. Well, actually comes with 2 hands. Something happened to this guy, obviously, so don't ask me what happened. And for this time around, we are getting a white. Well, actually it's more of a pearl white, and they are a little bit more glossier than usual. In terms of the plastic material, they are kind of soft, which I think is good, right? Because you guys remember about the pin. In terms of articulation, you can move the head, rotation, and you can actually bend or move the head forward, the arm, 360 rotation, you can pull it up. You can also swivel around the bicep, but it pops off just like the old ones. This is one of the issues. And yes, it pops off again. So let's do some exercises. You can do some sit up, and you can rotate all around. As for the legs, I'm actually quite happy with it. It is highly articulated. I like to make some fun poses with it. So you can swing back and forth. You can rotate it on the upper thigh. And of course, double joints, people, on the knees. And here's the pin, which is the annoying pin. In terms of the leg, it's just a pivot at the bottom. Can't really move much. It's connected by a ball joint, so you just move like up and down, but not really left and right. So yeah, this guy looks very happy because he found a new home. And people, this is the core body. We are gonna check out the sailor right now. Again, guys, you're actually getting 2 core bodies, so you can make 2 sailors, or a sailor and a captain. This one comes with a bandana. There's actually a couple of variations to this bandana, and this guy with a beard, with the vest, and something just pops off. I think this is another issue that I have with this kit, will be the armor. It's not very tight, and at the back you see guys, it's very glossy looking, but there are not many armors to the back, and for the arms it's kind of one-sided, right? But even with the armors you can still move freely, so yeah, just chilling guys. All you need is a bottle of beer, my friend. And now you see people, the shin guard or armor, like the knee pad, can I call it knee pad? It just pops off, man. And this is not the first time it happens. So I think we're gonna fix up the, which one is this? This is the saber. And one of the reasons that I really like the Armored Puppet series, of course, is the articulation, and you can make a lot of fun poses. Now this is the parrot, and you can just put it on the forearm. I think you can put it on to the shoulder as well. So yeah, this guy is ready for some action. And let's check it out. If you connect the flintlock pistol, pew pew, looking pretty cool, people. And let me know if you're planning to get one of these, or 2 or 3 or 4 or even 6. I like the sailor, but not too much on the armor. I might probably just glue them. Aye, Captain, it's your turn. So people, here's the Captain. Comes with this really cool looking pirate hat, full beard. You can actually swap out the chest piece, and I think overall this kit looks more complete, of course with the hook. And if you just look at the back, you know, it comes with this skirt and a few packs. Kind of reminds me of the black and gold Ruin. Uh-oh, something came out again. Something pops off. The armors, man. I think at some point it does get a little bit annoying. Please let me know if it happens to you. Now we're just gonna try to take out the pirate hat, and this one looks kind of weird. Well, because the bandana is not on the head. It's not supposed to happen, people. So basically, you're just gonna make sure that you don't push the hat too tight to the head. But yeah, overall, I actually like the Captain much better. And for you to put the hat, you're just gonna make sure that it aligns the back to the bandana. Which one do you guys like better, the Captain or the sailor? You can do a full rotation on the hand, or well, you don't really have a hand, the hook. And of course, we've got the let's check this out, right? So what happens if I try to put the sword, well, I should call it a cutlass. This one actually, I can't put this weapon here. I'm gonna try to put the pistol instead, you know, so you can just kind of grab it, right? And I feel like this Captain could use another pistol, which is on the other side. I'm just gonna put it this way. The trigger will be in the front, so you can just grab it with the other hand. And yes, we've got a packed leg, people, because you're Captain J or Mr. J. If you turn to the back, well, there's a pack right here, and I think you can use it to hold the sword. Let's get this thing in. Hiya. Okay, it doesn't work. I should probably just forget it. So people, this is the captain. And for the last part of this review video, we're just gonna take a look at the color comparison. Here's the black and gold viewing. Well, actually it's more of a dark gray and gold. And as for the captain, they are very similar, but actually it's quite different. So it's actually black and dark, but khaki color. It's not really gold, but they look equally cool. Well, I guess that's it, guys. Creative feel, save the best for last. Now I think it's pretty worth it. So if you guys are into pirate theme, be sure to grab yourself a set. And again, if you're into plastic model kits and action figures, be sure to click the subscribe button. Join our Facebook group number 57. I'm a puppet. I've got this really cool looking poster for you guys. It's actually a collector's catalog, that's what I call it. So yeah guys, get poison, spend your money, you get a bunch of plastic model kits. It's good for your mental health. I think that's it. I will see you the next time. I've got one more video to do for 2021. So hey, if you're into 1/24 scale, make sure you subscribe. Terima kasih. Sayonara.